52 Traders, episode 10.
The big thing is institutions leave a track and trace of their action, and if it gets confirmed, then go with it. Yes, find a way to see activity-based what institutions are doing, and if you can follow these, because they're like an elephant, they'll leave a trace, you'll find it, and you go with it.
Over the next year, your host Cam Hawkins gets inside the minds of 52 of the world's best traders to find out if he has what it takes to become one of them. Join Cam every week on the 52 Traders podcast or at 52traders.com to learn how to trade like the pros. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not investment, trading, or financial advice of any kind. Trading is very risky and could lose you all of your capital. Any comments about historical performance are not an indication of future results.
Before we kick things off, remember to visit 52traders.com for the show notes and to pick up my completely free trading software that had a 100% win rate in 2014. Simply jump on the site, add your email, and I'll send you the download link. What's up, traders? Welcome to another weekly installment of 52 Traders, and today we're lucky enough to have Thomas Barmann on the show. Thomas hails from Germany and now lives and works in New Jersey and Florida and has been trading various securities since 1982. Thomas has built his own trading system, Never Lost Trading, which he likes to call algorithmic trading with human interaction. He built the system for himself, but has been sharing it since 2008 when he started his trading education business, Never Lost Trading, where he helps traders spot and follow institutional money moves. Welcome to the show, Thomas. Thank you for joining me here on 52 Traders.
Thank you very much, Cam, for setting it up. It's a pleasure to be here, and we want to make it as live and exciting as possible. Yeah, so we want to give everybody a good impression what I'm doing as a trader, what I'm doing as an educator, and how everybody can benefit from trading.
Superb. Well, let's kick that off with you telling us a bit more about you personally. So what do you do outside of trading? And then dig into what you actually trade and how you trade it and the sort of returns that you get over the course of, say, a year.
Yeah, sure. What I do outside of trading? I have a lot of interest in traveling, cultures, and the super thing is that trading allows us to be wherever we want to be as long as there is a good internet connection. And time-wise, we always can arrange. Yeah, so right now I'm visiting family over in Europe, and trading allows me to do so because I'm not tied to a working place where somebody else tells me what I have to do when. I can do that all from a computer. And with modern technology, it gives us a lot of independency. Yeah. So I'm a father of two children, married, and they're going to turn 18. So what does it mean? Two children both turn 18. So I have twins. Yeah. So my son's name's John and my daughter's name's Michelle.
Superb, brilliant. That must have been interesting times when they were younger.
Oh yeah, it was, but it's also a very wonderful thing. Yeah? Having twins, they always have a play partner same age, and within being a boy and a girl, they never were in competition with each other. They lived off the talents the other has, and it's wonderful to see how fantastic they get along today.
Superb. And what sort of countries do you travel to?
Oh, it varies. I like. It depends wherever I want to go. Yeah. So sometimes I go over to Europe. Yeah. So that's and they are fantastic places of history and fantastic places for going around. I like wine. Yeah. So you name the countries: France, Italy, Spain. Go down to Mexico as well. I like that. Canada. Yeah. And so it depends. It can vary. I've been in Asia for a good deal and visited several countries. And as said before, traveling allows us. And my clients also, because I'm in education business as well, they don't even know where I am because I'm accessible. I can give answers. The telephones ring through. We are just at a good time where we can act as an institution, like a big company who has all the people all around. We can do that all on our machines, and also surely I have office personnel that can help me out and find me. And with that, the world is a wonderful place to be.
Okay, and so tell us more about your trading then.
So trading, yes, maybe we start. When I started with trading, yes, I did my first trading with the age of 22. Yes, private investor always. I've never been in the trading business that I've been employed by an institution. No, I always was a private investor. How did I come to it? Yeah, basically at that point in time where I worked in summer, 6-8 weeks, and I had good money. And on an assembly line where I worked, I got to know somebody who invested. He was maybe 7, 8 years older than me, and the others cracked up laughing, saying, "Oh my God, he's going to try to be rich." And I asked him, "What are you doing?" And he came back with statements, and I saw it was real. So I thought, man, that's a good idea, because when you make a ton of money in summer, so to speak, for a young person, why not to invest it and let it work for you? And this is how I came to trading. So I just tried things out at the beginning without education, then got myself more and more education trying to learn things, because, my first failure came when I did what the guy from the bank said. And so then I thought, okay, I'll need to have a system somehow I can rely on and repetitively do something that is meaningful. And then I rather take the risk than listen to the person from the bank.
Okay, cool. And in terms of the markets that you trade and how you trade them and what sort of returns do you get?
Today I trade various markets. So I like the futures markets, yeah. I like to trade the stock market, in particular also options, stocks, options, and futures. This is the major focus. Returns vary. I'm much doing a mix between day trading, yeah, and also swing trading. Yeah, so I'm not holding positions for very, very long. Yeah, so on a swing trading, the average time in a position is about 5 days. And on a day trading, the position size I take is about 5 bars. So it's always around the 5, and it's usually not longer than 10. And so therefore I'm much more in shorter term. And then it depends on the asset you trade. Yeah, I give you an example. If I do an option trade, I set it up so that it is giving me at least about a 35% return with the move of the underlying. So that's a high return. When I do a trade on a future, it depends on what future it is and its volatility. So it can be a very high return short term, or it can be a medium return depending on how far the asset moves. Yeah, so it's very big difference between trading gold and trading the ES, the S&P 500 E-minis, two different volatility products. When gold moves, it moves very rush fast. The S&P can move fast, but by far not that much. And you see that also expressed in the margin that is required. Yeah, or silver, I don't like to trade personally. It's a very wild horse, and I try to be always risk contained. Yeah, and so on returns, when you trade a stock, what am I looking for a return on a stock? It's usually about a 2% and is set in about 5 days. And so you'll have to add it up throughout the year. But on the other hand, you're not always getting every trade right. Even so, I have a high probability trading system I use. There is usually a chance also that you get one wrong. And this is why I built that name, Never Lost Trading, because I developed mechanics of how you can basically adjust every stock trade and every option trade if it goes wrong, to either make only half the potential loss or to make no loss. And this is where that name came from that I generated and also trademarked it in 2008. Yeah, and so with the system, yeah, trying to get a loop on what I'm doing here. So 2% on the stock, 35% on an option, and the average return on a futures trade is about 10% per trade. And then it depends for the time frames that you trade, making the returns out of this. And I work against a minimum budget, and when I got it, and then I'll move even slower, or depending on what the market allows. Trading is like fishing. The thing is, you can't go on Monday morning and say, I want to trade. The market allows us to trade. The signals come up on the screen, then I take them. If there is no signal, I can't force the market to give me money, because then I would take an excessive risk, which I don't like to do.
And do you do any Forex trading? Okay, so that was the first part of the show. Now, to hear the full episode, the best bits, join the family at 52traders.com. They usually go for about 45 minutes to an hour long. And trust me, these shows are great. They give us so much insight. Now, if you want to get there quickly, all you need to do is jump into the show description on your phone, and there's a link taking you directly to 52traders.com, where you can join the family over there and listen to the full episode. Now, in the rest of the show, I cover off what my traders do differently from the rest of us. So what is it that they're doing that we're not doing? What their typical trading day looks like, what they would do if they had a day job now and wanted to trade for a living, their preferred trading strategy, so actually how does it work, what we should be educating ourselves on when we're looking at a price chart, so what indicators we should use, what price levels, what chart patterns, all those sorts of things. Also, we touch on fundamentals as well, so how do we use news to our advantage? Trading psychology, tips, tricks, techniques, we go through those. exiting trades, managing trades that you've got running. So we talk about their strategies. They give you strategies for exiting and managing trades, books to read, websites to visit, all the best ones, something that you should try and master over the next month, the broker and platform they use, and finally, last but not least, they give us a full trading strategy, so something you guys can try out at home on your PC this week in the markets if you wish. Now, to get the full episode, you need to jump onto 52traders.com, join the family. As I said, it usually goes on for 45 minutes to an hour, and there's a link in the show description, so if you're on your phone, just jump on there, tap the link, and it'll take you straight to 52traders.com. Now, if you're thinking about learning to automate any of your trading, hiring a developer, learning to code, that sort of thing, then before you do that, jump onto my other website, automatemytrading.com. So if you're interested in automating some or all of your trading, then jump onto automatemytrading.com and you'll see me over there. For now, to hear the rest of this episode, all you need to do is click on the link in the show description or go to 52traders.com. See you there.